Cancer, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sakira and we are going to get into some really good energies, Cancer, because I'm getting all up in your business. I'm going to be reading the energies in your love life, seeing what you need to hear right now from the universe when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. So if you are interested, let's see what's going on. Cancer, I hear sirens outside. So yes, I live in New York City, but I always say, when I hear sirens, my guides, they're trying to get my attention. They're letting me know I'm on the money with something. So apparently, Cancer, I feel like this reading is about to hit different for you. Let's see. For the Cancers, I'm connecting with spirit. What needs to be heard, said, and honored. For the Cancers that are tuning in, listening and viewing, watching, what needs to be heard, said, and honored. For the Cancers, when it comes to love and romance, what needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored. For the Cancers that are tuning in, that I am connecting with. For all the Cancers that I am connecting with, what needs to be heard, said, and honored in the energies of love and romance, spirit. Thank you so much. What needs to be heard, said, and honored. For Cancer, any energies, any messages when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. For Cancers, the Cancers watching, viewing, tuning in, what needs to be heard, said, and honored. Any other messages? Okay. Forgiving and learning. Let go of control issues. Chemistry. Engagement, and you deserve love. Ooh, Cancer, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is energy of you learning lessons and having your love life benefit as a result of it, right? We have very soon, and I guess this is happening very soon, right? So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So Cancer, you have an opportunity to really manifest some good things in love, so long as you are able to become very clear about what you want, and you're able to say to the universe, like, this is what I want, and you're able to offer no resistance to this thing, right? Now we have forgiving and learning as the first card. This says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. I feel like there are some issues from your past, or some energies from your past that you may be still carrying with you, that when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, the more you release those, the more you will be benefiting in love, the more you will be able to experience great love, positive love, things that are good for you when it comes to love and romance, right? Then we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, I feel like some of you guys, when it comes to love, when it comes to romance and partnerships, you may have found that you've become a little bit controlling over the years, or when it comes to love, you don't feel quite like you can let things just be, right? You can let the energies just flow the way that they need to flow. And I feel like it's because maybe you've gone through certain energies in your past that have kind of taught you, like, hey, this is what happens when you're not in control of certain situations. But Cancer, I'm here to tell you that you don't really have ultimate control over things anyway, right? That's the universe's job. And so I feel like right now the universe wants you to understand, like, the reason why you may feel prone to want to be having more of a leadership position in a relationship, right? Or taking more of a controlling role in a relationship is because there are energies within you, or like experience within you, that you're still carrying, that you haven't yet let go of. The minute that you let go of those, the minute that you heal the past, or you release the past, then those control issues, I feel like those will start to resolve themselves, and you'll be able to let love and life flow naturally the way that it wants to, right? Because the universe has good things for you. It's just a matter of you allowing them to come to you without offering resistance. Being controlling is resistance, because it's like you're saying no to the universe's way and yes to your way, but the universe has it already mapped out for you. So just sit back, enjoy the ride. Things are happening for you, right? We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and you deserve love. You are lovable. All beautiful energies. And so I feel like for some of you guys, you get into this energy of maybe wanting to control situations when you feel a very strong magnetic quality, or you feel a really strong magnetic pull towards someone. You may feel like you have to kind of control the dynamics, because there may have been a situation in the past where when you felt like that, you may have like lost out on that situation, or that situation may have come to an end. I want to say you didn't lose anything, right? But maybe that situation came to a close, or something ended and it made you feel bad. You weren't ready for that to end. You wanted to hold on to it, or you wanted it to still keep going. And I feel like basically whatever those energies are, it's like the minute that you feel chemistry or like magnetism with someone, you go into that that mode. Like, okay, it's time to make sure things are going smoothly because I have to make sure this lasts. Like that kind of vibe. And I feel like the universe is going to be teaching you something to help you improve your love life with engagement, right? Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. I feel like you're going to learn how to be a more well-rounded partner because you deserve love. Some of you guys are, you're doing this because, again, you may have had situations that came to an end. There may have been people that walked away from you, or people that left you, or situations, again, that just didn't last as long as you would have wanted it to. And you may have taken it really personally. You may have taken it as, a sign or some type of symbol that you are not worthy of love, or that there's something wrong with you, or that you're not lovable, or that, good love is hard to find, or good love is hard for you to attract. I feel like this is something that you're going to be working on healing at this time. The universe is working with you, especially with Mercury retrograde being here. We're going to be taking a look at the things in our lives that have been working, the things that have not been working. And I also feel like with Aries being in Venus, it's like this proactive energy to heal energy surrounding like love, romance, and stuff like that being on top of it. So let's see, what else can we get for you guys, Cancer? What other energies need to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to love and romance? For the Cancer spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? Thank you so much. For the Cancers, what needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored? For the Cancers that are watching, viewing, that I am connecting with, any other messages for the Cancers? For the Cancers, any other messages? We have separation, the Phoenix. Yeah, it's like from all of those endings that you've had, or if there's one particular ending that you had, there's a lot of growth happening as a result of that. We have the Camera with engagement ring. Engagement ring came out first, though. Let me do it like this. Okay. Any other messages for Cancer? Last shuffle. Any other messages for Cancer? Okay. The sweater and the roses at the back. So this is showing me, Cancer, that ultimately you're going to be gaining, when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, you're going to be gaining some type of clarity, some type of deeper understanding, some type of divine truth is going to be coming through to you so that you can understand how to, because look at this, it says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I feel like you're going to be finding your inner power when it comes, did I say that right? Your inner power? Yeah, when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. Kind of going back to this, you deserve love. You're going to be in this empowered state, or discovering how to empower yourself to feel lovable, to feel like you are worthy of love, worthy of connections. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So I feel like for some of you guys in the past, again, there were situations that came to an end when you really wanted them to stay together, or you really wanted to keep it, going. I feel like this is a situation where it felt really hard for you maybe to get over these people, or to really, if this was one person, to let this person go, right? It maybe made you question, like, the future. Again, it's tied back to this, like, you deserve love, you are lovable, because if you were in alignment with this energy, there would be no questioning the future. You would know that, if one connection didn't work, that means that the universe has somebody already lined up for you next, because you are that lovable, because there are a million people waiting, in this world to love on you, Cancer, right? But I feel like it was kind of the opposite. There was this energy of like, well, what's next for me if it's not this person? Or what's next for me if it's not this connection? You know what I mean? Then we have the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So some of you guys may have had an energy where that was how you tried to control the situation. You maybe tried to rekindle the situation, or maybe try to change the mind of the person if they made the decision to, separate. Maybe this was your way of trying to, again, control the dynamic, because you felt a lot of chemistry with this person. You felt a lot of passion between you and this person. It's not something you really wanted to let go. With engagement ring, we have engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I feel like objectively, like, this was your goal, Cancer. Like, if you tried to make something work with somebody, and like the universe was naturally allowing that situation to end, I feel like what you had, oh my gosh, you guys, they're showing me we have engagement twice. For some reason, I'm just now seeing it. Engagement ring and engagement. So I feel like some of you guys have tried to, make things work and try to take, serious steps with people that you weren't meant to really have long-term commitments with. The universe was removing those people so that they could, or you could create new space or room for the next person or the next connection, because that's how you're going to grow, right? The Phoenix gives me vibes of death and rebirth. For every ending, there's always a new beginning. And so for you guys, those separations were endings that you were meant to kind of transform through. And for some of you, it's like you almost wanted to perpetuate the connection because you felt so connected to the person, you didn't really want to let it go. And then we have camera, and it says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So some of you guys eventually, you know, you got, or you're getting to the point where you're able to reflect back. You may miss the person, but I feel like you are now learning from the past, right? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And so this is what I'm saying. Some of you guys are, you know, you're able to now reflect back on the past, but you may be getting a lot of clarity on this time about, you know, those situations and how you were maybe giving away your power in those situations because you were going against the flow of the universe, right? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Some of you guys didn't know how to do that at that time. And I feel like that's what you're learning to do now when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, which is beautiful. For the Cancers that I'm connecting with Spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored, thank you. For the Cancers that are viewing, that are watching, that are spending time, space, and energy with your girl, what are the messages when it comes to love, when it comes to romance? What do they need to hear at this time? When it comes to love and romance, what do the Cancers need to hear at this time? Okay, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So it's time for things to change, Cancer. Right? Wheel of Fortune coming through. I feel like you're embracing some type of new fate, some type of new destiny, right? There were also changes that happened in the past for you that were definitely meant to change because it was meant to put you in on a new path or in a new direction. Again, like that death and rebirth, almost like that energy of those things were not meant to break you. They were meant to help you kind of reform yourself or transform yourself into some type of new energy, Cancer. Let's see, any other messages for Cancer? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? We have call in reverse, which is judgment. Let's see. Any other energies for Cancer? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? The Tower. Oof. They said every time. Okay. All right, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, the World, and lastly, the Ten of Pentacles, which I love. All right, you guys, so look at this. We have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy at the back. So I feel like when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, I feel like you are trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out, you know, the lessons. You're trying to figure out how to grow. You're trying to figure out how to change and how to go with the flow of changes. I feel like it's like lacking clarity, but we do have the Sword and the Rose, meaning you will be getting the clarity very soon, right? The first card out, the Wheel of Fortune, but then we have Judgment, which is call in reverse, and the Tower. Three major arcana to start your reading, Cancer, which is telling me here, like, when the universe told you it was time for change, the fact that Judgment is in reverse, that tells me that maybe you didn't really want to listen, or you were not, you know, open to these changes at that time, right? Especially when we have, you know, separation with the Phoenix and engagement ring. I was saying for you guys, it was giving me vibes of like when the separation was coming up, you may have tried to rekindle it or try to bring it back to life against better judgment, against, you know, the flow of the universe, because you wanted to control things and have them play out the way that you wanted to have them play out. And I feel like every time that happened, the Tower fell. You got a wake-up call, or you got, you know, you were in for like some type of rude awakening. The universe probably did something to shake you up and to show you, you know, and I feel like it left you having to focus on nurturing yourself through some really hard times, because we see your energy coming through with the Queen of Cups. I feel like you had to deal with a lot of tough endings, or, you know, painful separations, painful breakups. And this could have been maybe one, right? For some of you, maybe it was a few. But whatever this was, whether it was one situation, multiple situations, the lesson is the same. When the universe speaks, it's time for us to listen, right? Because I feel like the universe wanted to remove something from you, wanted to have you go in a different direction. And because you didn't listen, I feel like the universe gave you several not warnings, but like several like judgment calls, like, hey, things are changing. Hey, do you see this, Cancer? Hey, you know, things are ending. They may have even had the breakup happen, and then you're like, hey, let's see if we can rebuild this. Or, you know, maybe they'll send like sometimes the universe will test you, right, in the sense that they want to see if you're ready for the next chapter of your life. So they have to see if, you know, if they bring old chapters back around, if you're still gonna fall for the same shenanigans. But I feel like for you guys, if that was the case, you may have gone through a cycle with this person for a couple of a couple of goes, and then eventually the universe came through with a tower moment, because it was like, okay, if you're not getting the lesson, we have to kind of show you in a different way, and that way may have felt really hard, really painful for you. But ultimately, it was tough love. The world, right? Fourth major arcana in this spread. And I feel like the universe had to shut down a connection, or had to bring an end to a connection, so that a new beginning can emerge for you. Because look at this new beginning, you guys. 10 of Pentacles. A beautiful future with a very stable, solid partnership, very stable, solid, committed partnership. I'm talking about, you know, this is longevity, right? This is the marriage. This is the kids, if you want them, right? This is the house, and maybe a business partnership where you guys run multiple businesses together, making sure your finances are good. Like, this is a good life together, and you were not going to have that in old situations. The universe is preparing you for that now, but you have to kind of open yourself up to it. You guys, hold on. My cats decide they want to do a lot, Cancer, like in the middle of your reading. You guys can have cats or you guys could be very distracted at this time, because I feel like that was, I don't know, look, divine timing. I feel like divine time is playing a role right now in this reading. Or it could just be Mercury retrograde. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing. For the Cancers, what needs to be surrendered? This is what I want to know, you guys. So what do you need to surrender? What do you need to release in order to have your love life play out in a more balanced, in a more you know, flowy, natural way, to have things be more abundant in your love life? What does Cancer need to surrender, Spirit? What needs to be given up or released from Cancer? What's this one? Not that one. Okay. If it comes out, I'll take it. All right, we'll take this one. It came out. Wow. Surrender to receiving love and support. So this says, allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So maybe you were the person really trying to, again, with the control issues, you were the one trying to really rekindle things and making sure everything was going well, making sure, you know, you're handling everything yourself so that things can go smoothly. But I feel like the love and support that wants to be offered to you, excuse me, Cancer, at this time is from the universe, right? The universe has love and support to give to you, in the sense that they have a plan for you, right? And this plan is really abundant. This plan is something that's really going to bring in a lot of happiness and a lot of joy for you. But I feel like you have to be open to receiving the love and support of the universe, because that's what they're trying to offer you. But you may not have been wanting to be like, you know, the most open to it at this time. And that's okay. Baby steps, right? Surrender to your soul's path. And I was just saying, you guys, it's like the universe already has a path for you. Literally, it says, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment, forgiving and learning, embracing the lessons. I'm telling you, there's something for you to learn here. Definitely, definitely. At the back, we have surrender to joy. And that's what I was saying. It's like, there's a lot of happiness here for you. There's a lot of abundance here for you, but you just have to open yourself up to it. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So Cancer, you might have found that, you know, during the hard times, it was really hard for you to be happy, or really hard for you to find the joy. But I feel like the universe wants you to surrender to joy, because believe it or not, the happiness and the joy, it's always there. It just gets a little covered up by the other emotions, right? By surrendering the negativity, the other emotions, then you then get to see the joy kind of peek its head through the clouds a little bit. You know what I mean? Find ways to soothe yourself, right? Even if it's just smiling when you really want to cry. Not saying not to honor your feelings if you need to cry, like, you know, let it out, release. But I feel like surrendering to joy is just something that you need to prioritize or do more of, right? Any other messages for Cancer? What needs to be heard, said, and honest, Spirit? Thank you so much. Okay, a new start is coming. So this is your advice, Cancer. Get ready, because you have a new start coming, especially when it comes to love, when it comes to your emotions. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So if you have any pride, if you have any energy surrounding pride, right? Maybe feeling like pride when it comes to maybe certain endings that happened in your life in the past, right? I feel like you're needing to get over certain experiences from your past. That's that forgiving and learning, right? Releasing those energies and not holding on to anything that may elicit pride in you. Any other advice for the collective of Cancers that are tuning in? Balance spirituality and practicality. So making sure that you are, connecting with your spirit, with your higher self, because you are on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey, and the universe definitely has a plan for you. So making sure you are staying balanced, you're staying grounded. Some of you guys need to get into meditation. Some of you guys need to get into maybe prayer, but connecting with your guides, I feel like, is definitely important for you. Any last messages for Cancer? Any last advice? Any last advice, Spirit, for Cancer? Anything else I need to be heard, said, and honored for Cancer? Last shuffle, let's see. Okay, I'll take the one that fell. First, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So I feel like be confident, right? Especially when it comes to knowing that you deserve love. Take time to breathe out. So I feel like during those times when you feel like things are getting rough for you or things are a little bit hard for you, take time to soothe yourself, right? Connect back to that energy of happiness and joy, and whatever means that you can, whether it's breath work, meditation, smiling, listening to your favorite music. But back to this, confidence is your key to success. I feel like this ties back to this, knowing that you are lovable, knowing that you deserve love. Some of you guys, this is what you're learning, and I feel like becoming more confident in this energy, becoming more self-assured in this energy, is definitely going to carry you a long way when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. Especially when it comes to the type of people that you attract, because the more confident you are, the more that you will attract people who value you and they see you as this confident, bright, beautiful, bold Cancer that you are. And that's on period, you guys. So thank you for vibing with me, sharing time, space, and energy. It's a little late for me, but I decided to come on here and do these readings for you guys, because why not, right? So if you like this, if this made sense for your story, if this made you feel better about love, life, and romance, comment below about how you feel. If this vibe for you, maybe your love story, if you want to share the details, I'm always here to listen. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, that share button, tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys already know the whole deal. And until next time, Cancer, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.